Yay! We can have our own little chat over here in the land of trolls. That is called the land of the TikTok, where we have some very angry people. We have very angry people and we have very miserable people who like to deflect on to others of their own issues. So here we are. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry I'm late. I had to take care of Ed and I was out and then I was getting ready to go and he goes, gosh, I don't know why I'm so hungry. I need more food. Okay, give me a minute. So I got him a second big bowl of Frosted Flakes. I have no bananas, so I'm completely, disheveled with that. Good morning to my people. Beware of the flying monkeys. Beware of the flying monkeys. 'Cause you never know when they're gonna shat on you. What's the day? Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. So, plan of the day. Are we ready? Exercise with my lovelies. I gotta start cleaning because Hannah's roommate's coming with her this weekend. And it's a 3-day weekend for most of y'all. Yippee, skippy, dippy, lippy. No, I know, Veronica. I had to go poo-poo again. Sorry. I poop in the morning when I wake up. And then, of course, right before we get on the live, I have to do another one. You're welcome. I can't stop thinking about pierced nipples. Let me tell you, they hurt like a motherfucker. Do not do it again. And if we are ever in a truth or dare game, do not ever dare me to get my nipples pierced again because I will cheat and I will back out of the game like the cheater I would be in that case, because I would never re-pierce those fuckers. Shit. No. My back, it's Martin Luther. I had to remember what month I was in. Where am I? Who am I? What year is it? I did a video with Grandpa today. And, the whole infamous, I'm 91. Yes, 1932, it's 2023. 2023. Oh, shit. It's 2024. So I had to make a correction. So, it is Martin Luther. For those of you who are working full time, you have Monday off, I think. You wouldn't... Okay. But let me tell you, once you got those pierced, those fuckers would be out like this. My back is, the nose hurt, you big old baby, Brenda. The nose hurt the least. I had like a little tear that came down, but that was it. Good morning. Anywho, so today, not much. Ow. I have a little bit of a nerve issue going on in my calf. No, my tibia, shin, whatever that is. Anywho, feels like it's gonna give out. Wouldn't that be something? No. So the back is not at the utmost pain level right now. That's why I'm running. If I move wrong, it'll go again. Shit. But if I just stay right here and not move abruptly, I am good. You had tears. Yeah, well, that was the superstar. Oh, I thought you were talking about Ed. I was gonna have to I'm like, what? Who subscribes to me and then talks about Ed being the superstar? I had a Jacob ladder. Okay, hold on. And my nip done. And the nips hurt the worst. Remind me again what the Jacob ladder is. Shit, fat boy, you freak. I think I remember. But tell me what the Jacob ladder is again. I only know what the Prince Albert is. Shit. You start a new job today? Congrats, Mars. Is that a good thing? Hi, Dak. You had to be strong, Brenda. You can't be pussy. Sorry. That's the only time I will use that word, is when describing somebody's attitude, or somebody backing out of something, or somebody being a baby about something. I don't like it to describe my nether regions. That's not okay for me. I don't like that word other than description. Let me see. Can I just tell you about an annoyance I had this morning? I'm gonna tell you anyway, whether you want to hear it or not. Barbells through the shaft like a ladder. Not just one. Fat boy, you freaky. How many? Like the skin, right? Like when you pinch your, hold on, TikTok. I need to get something straight with Fat Boy over here. Like a eyebrow piercing up the shaft. Five. No, Cindy, somebody did suggest. How do I get another violation warning? Y'all on TikTok need to stop. This is ridiculous. Yes, bullying and harassment. I'm having a conversation over here about Jacob's Ladder. How the heck is that any bullying or harassment? Y'all get a freaking life. Just because you are bitter, I am charging for my sub lives for that very reason. Go bug somebody else. I'm about 2 seconds away from being done with TikTok. Anywho, you got the stupid idiot trolls on there that just will sit and mass produce. And especially now that I'm a subscriber live, are you fucking kidding me? Y'all grow the fuck up. Anywho, Jacob's Ladder. Holy shit balls, Fat Boy. And that name, just in case, is his handle name. And that's how I refer to everybody, is by the handle name. The kitty cat, get over it. Anyhow, Janet. Did you see Janet? JSR. Girl, how did you know? Before my violation, that's who I was gonna talk about. Can you believe that? You're gonna throw me into a tizzy. That woman, the nerve of you, Janet, if you're watching. The nerve of you. So let me tell you what Janet did. GSR, are you telling, let's make sure we're on the same page. No, hold on, no, because I talked shit this morning when I saw it. I don't know what Alex is asking, so I'm trying not to waste my breath on that. Mars, I know, I get it. Anyhow, Janet was on my live, watching it. GSR, I'll have to go back because I was the only one who commented so far on her stupid ass response. So, remember last night we were talking about Andrew and his IgA nephropathy, which is a kidney disease, right? That my son has. He is not a child, Janet, if you are watching. He is not a child, he's 19. There is no HIPAA violations in a mother or parents discussing about my son's disease that many people have on this planet. So anywho, yeah, she said, I understand what you're doing for Ed. Bringing awareness to, the disease itself, dementia, journey. But come on, HIPAA violations for your son. Do you think your son would want you talking about his medication, his disease? For fuck's sake. girl, get it together. And God knows what else she said. Janet, number one, it's no different than talking about grandpa's fucking dementia, right? Number two, there's no HIPAA fucking violations. He's my goddamn son. Do you think he gives a hoot if I talk about his illness or his blood pressure medication? It's not a fucking herpes wart. It's not a fucking herpes wart. It's not chlamydia. It is not gonorrhea. And if, for the love of God, my son did not want me talking about his private disease, don't you think I would know? Don't you think I would respect his wishes? He doesn't give two fucks about me talking about his disease that I micromanage for him. His disease that I help medicate him for with blood pressure medicine. He also takes his fish oil that I give him on recommendations from his nephrologist. HIPAA violation. I'm his fucking mother, for Christ's sake. I'm not giving you the dimensions of his manhood. I'm not giving you his social security number. I'm his mother. And I respect my kids and their privacy. There is nothing wrong with sharing about a disease that so many people have or don't realize they have right now. It's called IgA nephropathy awareness as well. HIPAA. Like I'm the doctor going on. Well, Danielle Salinger, born 8/17/2004, has recently been diagnosed with IgA nephropathy. On the 5th of January in 2020, he underwent a biopsy for his kidney just to make sure. Now, HIPAA violations has nothing to do with the parents. Just, Janet, just in case you don't know that, because apparently I see you like to watch my videos. So, yes, I'm talking to you. HIPAA violation has to do with patient and doctor, patient and nurse, patient and a medical fucking professional, not a mother and son. And he's not a child. He's 19. And there you have it. So, yes, it does. By that point, it does. It's not between. I hate when people come on and try to tell me what to do and how to do it with Ed or my son. Get the fuck off my page. That's all I'm gonna say. And Janet, let's realize how many times Janet was on my videos bitching and complaining about me. Right. And by the way, Janet, because he's an adult, he signed over his rights to his mama on his medical platform. Because guess who takes care of it? His mama. Shame on you, Janet, for butting in where your nose does not belong. And don't you come back and say, well, you put yourself on social media. Yes, I do, honey. But not for people to tell me how to raise and talk about my kids or my father-in-law. There you have it, sweet pea. Janet has been on a lot. Right. Well, Brenda, right. I mean, HIPAA violation. Give me a fucking break. Janet's been on my YouTube. Yes. She watches, she bitches about me. And then she proceeds to go through my videos and bitch about me some more. Oh, Janet, find a new hobby or a new page. Hi, Jenny Boo. Yeah. And Jenny Boo, why is that? Why are you on the file for your 19-year-old's medical? Because they are too immature to deal with it. And it's a boy, right? She's probably watching in the back. We know she is. Because she's going to be ready to bitch on my live like she does with all the others. Privacy. Privacy laws. Is there privacy laws with kids and parents? Just asking. Hi, Colin. How are you? Yeah, obviously Janet has issues. And her issue is me. And she yet frequents my page. You're on your sons at 34. Brenda, that gives me no hope. She doesn't need to be on anybody's page, that's for sure. Because Janet seems like she is not happy. Jenny Boo, same girl. Andrew, what did the doctor say? I don't know, but he is upping my lisinopril. Well, how much? I don't know. Aren't I on like 10, maybe 20? No, you just went up to 10, maybe 15. I don't think that's the case. Maybe 20. Well, how many times a day? Like all at once? Or like split it up? I think twice a day, but I don't really know. Wait, am I on 20 milligrams right now, lisinopril? No, son, you're on 10. All right, well, then maybe I'm going up to 20. But you know, I think I'm gonna stick with 15. You're gonna, yeah, I don't wanna go up to 20. I'll go halfway. You can't do that unless the doctor does it for you. Rita, that was the annoyance. And GSR, the first thing she said was, ooh, Janet. And I said, girl, that's what I was gonna talk to you about, Janet. It's bad for your liver. Well, you know, Brenda, at this point, shit, who knows what's good for us anymore. So yes, Janet was the annoyance on my YouTube page on my live from last night, telling me that I was violating Andrew's HIPAA rights. That bugged me. I'm on a half of a 5. Oh, Lily, we're the same person. I'm taking a half of a half. My doctor wanted me to take a whole, but I'm easing into it by a half of a half. For my protection and my safety, I will wean myself onto the full whole. So it was funny when Andrew told me that. You know, he said, I'll just take 15. I kind of giggled and I thought, oh shit, he's like his mother. And then I said, no, you're not. You're going to take what the doctor says. We need to get those kidneys pumping and working. Yeah, Colin, I agree. For lisinopril, no appetite. Can I take some then? Should I take some? I don't want an appetite. Diarrhea, well, I have that almost every day. Shit, it's like a normal day here at the diarrhea household. Anywho, so y'all, again, reminder. Let's go through a couple reminders. Ed has hearing loss. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's a struggle for him and for us every day. And no, he cannot wear hearing aids. He no longer tolerates them, number one. Because of his hearing loss and because of the copious amounts of loud talking we do to him on a given day, the man cannot listen to music. He can't hear it. Tracy, this isn't an airport, honey. You don't have to announce your arrival or your departure. Tracy, why in this world Do you think it's important to tell me that you don't want to watch me on a treadmill? At what point do you think I need to know that? Most people just scroll, right? Save your breath, save your fingers, save your time. My took me off of the signal because damaged my kidneys. Yeah, well, you've said this 1,000,000 times. I don't know, Brenda. Good question. Sally, my back is so you're a textbook for the mental department. Valerie, that's so ugly. You know, in a time that mental illness, depression runs rampant in our society, and every day, on the minute or the seconds, people take their lives because of ignorance. And people who use mental illness as a way to attack people. Shame on you, and be better. And I saw you comment some of your ugly words on my video. Let me give you a little words of wisdom. You, my friend, need to reflect. The only problem that you're showing me is yours only, not me. So skedaddle on out of here and go work on yourself before you start deflecting your ugliness onto other people. Hi, Fred. How are you? Hi, Tammy T. Casino tonight? No. I'm going to be in a casino on Saturday in Tahoe. But I am going to go to the casino tonight to play my $100 free play and get my other pot. So I will be going in and out quickly, like I did last week. Very long dream last night. Anybody wake up with some excitement this morning? I did not. I really, see, Leslie, when you hide somebody, I see the italics. Anyhow, Tracy is just bitter because she should be on the treadmill and she knows it. So again, it's a master deflection on everybody. Okay, so no music because he can't hear. Is that what you were talking about, Les? Number 2, the man has never played cards, never played board games, chess, checkers, anything beyond that. So no, not an option. Not an option. I did, Goodman. I did. What else? It is my house. It is Dan's house, and he is 91 for a short period of time. Instead of my total loss. Oh, Tammy. You woke up dry. Is being dry good? I don't know. The other morning for me, it was great. I don't think I was that wet, but I was wet enough. Jenny Boo. Jenny Boo. Jenny Boo. I don't see Jenny Boo. I don't see Jenny Boo. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Suspenders, nope, won't wear them. He has no ass, so his pants always fall off. There's Jenny Boo right there. She said right there, but I didn't see what she said above. What else? What else? It is my house. I told you that, right? Reality orientation is necessary for Ed. Telling him Bill is dead is really important for him. For him. I'm not saying it's important for the way you caregive or anything else, but for him it's important because his mind goes on a track and it keeps going because he knows something's wrong. He knows something's wrong and he can't figure it out. Sometimes he does, but we have to tell him he's dead. He's dead. And we've showed why many times, but people choose not to pay attention. As far as Mark, no, Mark's not the favorite. Bill and Mark were those people that he worried about the most, that needed the most help in their lives, needed the most support for their various reasons. And I will not go into that because it's none of your business, Janet. Now that's Janet. I won't delve into other people's private business and private why. There's a huge difference between talking about lisinopril and my son's disease. Anyhow, so that's a huge memory for Ed because he did that his whole life. He worried, he stressed out, and he helped them until they didn't need it anymore. So that's been there. And people with Alzheimer's dementia, the root of the things, the important things, are still there. His family values, his love for his family, that's family values. Bill, Mark, worried that they're okay, they can eat, and they can live life. Bill, I think he knows. I think he remembers Mark got a divorce. So he worries because everybody else is taken care of. Josh, he still thinks Josh is little. So that would be why he brings that up. So, yes, so Les, if she wrote something you saw, I couldn't see what you saw. So if that's what you're talking about, that's what it is. I also had somebody bitching at me for, oh shit, I lost it. I had a brain fart. Give me a minute. Somebody bitching at me just this morning. Okay, age. Oh, my banter with Ed. My banter with Ed. People got pissed. Small percentage of people, because the gross majority of you understood my stuck with you comment. Yeah, you have to, Paulette. Not everybody, you don't have to. But there's certain people that you have to, do it to. So, brain fart, hold on. What else? So that, 91, I was saying something else. What was I saying? Oh, the banter, stuck with you. He gets it, he giggled. Somebody yelled and ripped me a new asshole for how rude that was. Y'all, you need to stay off my ass when you have no idea how our relationship works. The thing is with Ed and I, we have a long relationship of the same type of communication. Now, I'm not stupid. I feed off of him. And in that video, you can see he was in a great mood. He was joking with me about he's the garbage, blah, blah, biscuit, right? So at that point, you know what kind of mood he's in and what kind of mental state he is in. That, my friends, allows me to know that I can joke and banter with him because his mind's right in that moment. You have no fucking clue how Ed works. Or you just choose to not see it. Stop telling me I'm rude about something you have no qualifications to speak on. The other issue was telling him to sit down. Some woman kindly put it, I worked in assisted living, and we were told to not tell our residents who had dementia, sit down. We were trained not to say that. Okay, well, again, this isn't a residential home. This is a family home that he is a part of. His walking is not great. He shuffles, he drags, he trips. So no, I don't want him walking around in an agitated state or while he's eating. I don't want him in my kitchen where there's a lot of obstacles. Get off of, well, move them. No, this is my house too. I have done enough accommodations to make sure in his past that they are free. He does not need to be in the kitchen. What else? Anything else? Yeah, Les was just asking me some questions this morning, you guys, for my moderators, about what I can see, what I can't see. And, so I was just verifying with her. Nothing important, but just business. So there is a time and a place to joke. I know those times and places with Ed. You do not. So refrain from acting like you know my family and the dynamics at which it works. Lately, anything else? Anything else that are their main importance? Walking, sitting, eating. He eats plenty. You guys, I just gave him a second bowl of cereal this morning. There is no issues with his eating. I don't keep him from eating, but sometimes I tell him he's not hungry. I do say that. You know why? Because I know when the last time is that I fed him. I know that I'm going to give him something, he's gonna take a bite of it or two and not want it anymore. I am the professional of it. Sometimes I do fail, but I know what I'm doing. I do, believe it or not. I've been doing it for 2 years. His hair, thank you. His hair. Y'all, sometimes it's not an argument worth fighting. And I don't want to shave his head right now because that's the only thing I know how to do. And I sure as hell am not taking him into a barbershop where he fights and he bitches and he complains and pisses him off. Because let me tell you about something. When you piss him off, his day is fucked. And that means he's going to be agitated all day. Hi, Alex. Yeah, funny dog lover. Nobody really asks for it. Some people do once in a while, but people like to give their advice when they have no fucking clue. That's the problem. Nobody knows how it works in my house. You know, Goodman, I try to control Dan's eating. I have to have a willing participant. Yeah, like it might not work with somebody else.
Unknown caller.
It may not work like that with somebody else, but I'm pretty good at knowing how Ed works. Longevity of doing this job kind of keeps me knowing what and how to do it. Anywho, is that it? The hair, yeah, not gonna happen until it warms up a little bit, or one day we can just trick him into getting a haircut. Most people don't have, do you know, oh shit. All right, Candace. Well, then he's gonna have a man bun soon. Shit. Ed's gonna be looking like Cody on Sister Wives with a man bun, a ponytail. That's Candace's fault. She is his personal traveling hairdresser. Hi, Mary. Chilly ass Florida. Right. I don't believe you, Mary. Because California's chilly. Audrey, I saw something about your antibiotics. I'm sorry I missed it. Ed lived to only 98. Shit, at that point I might be dead. Everybody hates it. He looks unkept. Do your job and get him a haircut. That was one comment. How shameful. You guys have all that money and you let him walk around looking like that. What? First of all, I don't know how you know how much money I got. But again, that's an assumption. And it's ugly. Stop saying it. So, yeah, they do. I don't know. There is nothing wrong with Ed's hair. You know, he likes it. He does. I'm gonna get him looking at himself in the mirror. I think the other day I walked by, he was brushing his hair, and I said, looking good, Eduardo. He goes, you think? And he laughed. Anywho, so what's going on? Anybody have any plans? I made Dan an appointment today. He's pissed off at me. 3:30. And a lot of you asked what the appointment was for. And no, I can shave his hair. That's not the problem, is that it's cold. I don't want to shave it yet. I like it longer too. And by the way, before the dementia, he liked it long. He liked it about this length. You know, I remember the kids saying, Dad, you need a haircut. You know, his kids. And Ed was like, why? I like my hair. Bye, Linda. Is he getting his nose hair? No, but Dan needs major plucking and trimming. And Ed does too. So he likes to brush it. He goes in and brushes it numerous times a day. He brushes his teeth about 50 times a day and washes his face and hands about 30. A lot. You know, I thought about just trimming it up at the ends a little bit, but you know, towards the end of the day, y'all, my patience level is not there. You know, it's just not there. And I'm being honest about it. Some days I'm okay, and some days I'm struggling. So if I have to do it and fight with him over it, I ain't going to. And or I don't want to be around him, right? Because I've had a day. So I don't want to take the time because I know I don't have the patience. So I don't set myself up for failure. And I don't set myself up to agitate Ed more, right? Because I would just agitate him more. And I don't want to do that right before bed. Has he worried about being bald? No. He used to joke to the kids that he had more hair than them. And sometimes he still does that now. He'll say, how is it that I have more hair than you? Dan's like, well, Dad, I don't know. I don't know. It's funny as hell. Okay, anybody watch The Housewives last night? Or whenever it was aired. I watched it this morning and I cried. Oh, they were talking about suicide and parents being dead and missing them and not, you know, what's her name? Garcelle was talking about how the hardest thing it was for her is to know she was never going to hug her mom again. And I was sobbing in my kitchen this morning. Sobbing. I was emptying out the dishwasher, and my tears were probably all over everything I was putting away. I could not handle that, because that's what it is. You know, it is. When she put it, it's all you can handle. Well, don't watch that clip because it's sad. And it was towards the end. And I'm just going to touch on it just because it happened to me this morning. Yeah, Beverly Hills. And, oh, yeah, me too, Nicole. I did this morning. I watched my 1,000-Pound Sisters because, you know, I'm always trying to catch up on Sister Wives. So I watched Housewives this morning while I was putzing around the house, and I watched 1,000-Pound Sisters. They make me laugh. I mean, they're so silly, you guys. I love silly. So it was good to follow 1,000-Pound Sisters up, following the sadness. Garcelle. Damn it. So she got me. And I was just sitting in my kitchen crying over my dishes. I just want to hug my mom. I just want her. I want to feel her kiss on my cheek. Oh, great, Garcelle. Who knew? Okay, I know. I get it. So, anywho, aside from that, the fucking 1,000-Pound Sisters, just so you know, funny as shit. If y'all watch him, Chris, his giggle makes me giggle, you know? And Amy and Tammy are just so crazy. So it's good to watch and giggle with them. Okay, so I have a Below Deck. I haven't watched yet. So if anybody watches that, I haven't done that yet. I know. I know he dies, Nicole, because it was, I saw her TikTok. So I don't know when he dies. He hasn't died yet. Bye, Emily. Have a good one. What else? So I'm on Sister Wives, season 11, episode 2. I'm still waiting to hate Cody. You know, he bugs me. He's pouting a little bit about, they just got back from Hawaii. He's bitching a little bit about, bye, CNH. Oh, are you staying? Who's leaving? Oh, Emily, sorry, CNH. So, when Cody, no officiation yet. Haven't been there yet. They had just gotten back. They took a family trip to Hawaii, and he was pouting. I take care of my bedridden mother-in-law, to get up and operate because I feel exhausted. Oh, Pacific Islander, I love that. Every day I wake up. Every day I wake up, and this morning my eyes opened, and I said, shit. Shit. That's what I said. The life of a caregiver. For the pouting, yeah. Well, he was pouting because they were doing a luau. He doesn't eat pork. He's kosher, whatever. I haven't really cased so far. Mary's doing all the crying. Mary cries every episode, every minute on every episode. She's bugging the shit out of me. So Robin hasn't done that to me yet. It's Mary. So I'm waiting, but I hate how Cody was like, yes, yeah, you don't have to ask. I have been waiting, but when he was started to pout for the, what did he do? He pouted, because they wanted to do a luau. The people who own the house wanted to set him up a luau, and he was pissed. And he said, well, it's not like anybody asks me permission. And I was like, what? Why do we need, anyhow. How's it the worst she was posed? Okay, so seasons progress, she gets worse. So somebody said something like her daughter, what's her name? Miranda. Mariah. She's pissing me off. Get over it. You know, why are you hating on your mom so much? Get over it. Yeah, I do. I got stuff. But I'm making progress, Kay. She's bugging me too. She just hurt me. She just crushed my trust. First of all, it's your mother's shit, not yours. Support your mother. Give her a fucking break. She's like an outcast in that family. For the love of God. People, I needed a break. So I slowed down a little bit. Yesterday, I think I got through like 3 episodes only. You love Christine and Janelle. Christine, let me tell you right now, she is almost my favorite right now. Janelle's kind of pissing me off. So I'm excited to see more. Hold on, I gotta pee. Where's Jerry? He done fucked me up. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, so the pouting shit, it just, I'm a crier, but not like that. God, hold on. gotta go in and be all professional and shit. But I'm opening up a Celsius. Anyway. Yeah. Yes, I'm past the part where she's getting catfished. And she's getting bribed. So, isn't that crazy? Y'all, catfishing is real. I've been catfished. And not for sexual reasons or for companionship, but for business and friendships. Yeah, anyhow. Oh, sorry, Nicole, I had to go pee. All right, I was here all day. Thermostat. Now, when you give me the Celsius shit, Alex, I don't know what that means. So anyhow, yes, I watch all the, so tonight for me is Southern Charm, which I love. So my plan today, the sun is shining. It's a little chilly. I got to go to Clint's. I got to fill up my tire. So he'll fill that up for me. Pay him a little visit. He was really sick this last week. I think he's acting right now, Slick. Cody, I believe, saying, I just feel sorry for Mary. She was just going through so much shit. I call bullshit. Anywho, so is it the reunion tonight? Probably. So I got like some little odds and ends to do. As you see, Dennis is here. He's gonna put up, I think, we still have a lot of odds and ends to finish up. He fixed my walls yesterday above the baseboards when Paul Sr. messed them up. So he's kind of patching them up, making sure they're ready to paint and look right. So we're gonna be repainting that whole area because it was a clusterfuck. We have to put the walls up. Vanities are built, and Paul has to come over and do some plumbing on the wall because it looks like we have a little wall leak in one of the pipes, and then they will put the wall up in my bathroom. So we're getting there. That's just a very slow process. So yes, the cats, if you saw that video today, the cats go back and forth through the wall. Only Bart and Donna Cat. Yes. So I'm an idiot because I'm lazy, and my vanities I thought were bigger. They're not. They're the same size. I was hoping to get a little bit bigger vanity, but it's my fault. The sink is bigger, less counter space, so I'm a little worried. He just posted, yeah. Well, he was talking to Dennis. They catch up. So Dennis, his son is in high school, and he plays the sport. So they were just catching up. So I imagine Dan will be out soon. I didn't measure. It was upstairs late at night one morning. An early morning. And I was like, yeah, I think these are bigger. I think I have 24 inches. Nope. 36. So, fuck, whatever. And I wasn't really thinking either. I really fucked up this whole thing. I don't know what land I'm on or where I'm living in because my color scheme is a specific color. And I'm an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. So these vanities that I got are gray, but I have I have a problem is what I have. So I had to order new mirrors, which is fine because I didn't like the mirrors. I had to order new light fixtures because I have to try to tie. I fucked up. I really fucked up. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. You know me. I got a knack, but I'm struggling right now. So Lord have mercy. Wish me luck. Why does everyone think they need to place a professional background first? GSR, because I think some people think that it's important to the validity to which they are assuming and judgments their judgment. So I think if they say they're a licensed professional, then I should listen, because I should listen to the people on the internet giving it to me. So if they're telling me they are professional, then maybe I will understand that what they're saying is true. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. Hi, Twila. What's going on, girl? So, why? Oh, the cutting. So he's got baseboards to do. My room is still not put together, okay? So I haven't really been able to organize because everything still needs to kind of be finalized. So my baseboards need to get put up in my closets. Everything is just haphazard. My color scheme, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not smart, you guys. I just jumped it. I forgot that I have fucking greens and tans in my, what? I don't know. So I'm hoping the colors will just blend. I'm gonna need to get a new faucet for my shower eventually. But because that's oil bronze and most everything. And anyhow, shit, I'm a mess. I'll figure it out. I'm hoping that the light fixtures that I got, because I like my oil bronze thing over my light fixture over my bathtub. So I kind of got something, hoping it will blend together, and I'll figure it out. Just don't judge when I show you the final project, because it may not look 100% right. What was I thinking? That's what happens when you late night fucking shop in the middle of the night. Don't do it. It's bad. You're not thinking things through. Yes, I'll show you, but it's gonna be a clusterfuck because I don't know what I was thinking. I have shelves in there that don't match anymore. I just really fucked it up. So, and I didn't realize it until yesterday. Actually, the day before when I started ordering my mirrors and shit, and my vanities. My vanities were here, and I was like, what the fuck? What did I do? Shit. Oh no. Fuck. It took me hours to figure out on mirrors. And fixtures to try to blend in my mistakes. Oh, shit balls. I can't. Anywho, I don't listen to any of you people on the internet. Just so you know, I listen to myself because you know what? Toot fucking toot. And nobody else knows what I know about my fucking family and how to care for it. And I just don't think that anybody who doesn't live with me or isn't around Ed has any validity to tell me how to do it. Just saying. And people who say they're professionals, and if they're really true professionals, they would never offer their opinions or their judgments or assume anything. Because they would know that it's a case-by-case basis. They would understand. And when Dan talks to these professionals and people who've asked him to speak on subjects, so on and so forth, everybody with high qualifications say, you have to do what works. You have to do what works. And sometimes what works doesn't always work. And sometimes you aren't always going to be good doing it. But the fact of the matter is, he's home. He is safe. He is happy. And he is well fed. He is well groomed, other than the hair. And he's happy. Oh, they were bugging me about my look. Yeah, and some people always say, why don't you wear your ring? Why the fuck am I gonna wear my ring in my house? Who do I need to show that I'm married within my house? What? Washing dishes, out with the dogs, playing with the dogs, cleaning nonstop, vacuuming. making beds, doing laundry. What the fuck do I need to wear my ring for? And why? Y'all fucking crazy. I have a ring permanently on my finger. Why isn't that not good enough? I'm showing Dan I'm married. I also have my wedding date on my ribs. He knows it, finally. He learned it off all these years. I wear it sometimes. Sometimes I wear it out. Sometimes I don't. Because why? Who am I trying to prove anything to? Sometimes I just put a stupid little ring on. I don't need to wear my big ass beautiful ring. Because it is beautiful. And I don't want my ring chopped off for somebody who wants my ring. People chop fingers off for that shit. And why would I put makeup on? Why would I do my hair when I'm at home? Yes, Pacific Islander. My room drives me crazy. Even though I don't sleep in it, I still spend time in it. I don't spend time upstairs only to sleep. So I don't do my hair. Half the time I don't shower till like 3. And I let my hair air dry. I don't need makeup in my house. It's not a beauty contest. Somebody's like, well, I never see you in jeans. Why would you? I'm at home. I don't sit around lounging in jeans. For what purpose? What reason? And why? If I'm home, I'm in leggings, shorts, sweats, or pajama bottoms with t-shirts. Because that's what I'm comfortable in. Shit. I didn't know I had to have people. Well, you go on video, you should make yourself presentable. Why? Why should I make myself presentable for being on videos? Why? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm also trying to normalize women shit. Own your shit. Who cares if you're on video? I don't use filters. Fuck the filters. Fuck the filters. Show who you really are. Why? Put makeup on. Why doll yourself up? Why do you have to look perfect in every video? That's not you. Oh, I do pee. But those filters aren't pretty. Those filters. I make myself look worse with my filters. I don't beautify myself. Shitballs. I was like, do I use filters? Oh yeah, I do. So by the way, on YouTube, every other day I will do a funny filter for you in a short, because I know so many of you love when I do them. So many of you say, but I'm like a dude too. So many of you, I've been told I look like a dude many times in a day. Dude, who's that dude next to you? I mean, come up with something better. So every other day I will do a filter for you on my YouTube shorts. Y'all giggle, y'all thank me every day, and look forward to my shorts. I don't want to do it every day just because it gets old, but it makes you, it makes you love it, you know, and look forward to it. Yeah, and I don't care, Melissa. I'm not here to, you know, my platform is so different from other people's platforms. I really do believe, has anybody seen any other platforms like mine? I haven't come across somebody who I'm like, oh, they're kind of similar to me, or what I try to talk about. I think I'm kind of different than some people because not very many people like to come on social media looking haggard, you know, trying to state the obvious, trying to normalize stupid shit that women are ashamed to talk about. Husbands are ashamed to talk about. I was screwing. I shout a little. and who elicits friends on social media and talk about chatting? I normalize the chat. GSR just told me she shat a little bit while scrubbing her ass. She had to jump out of the fucking shower to wash. I normalize chatting. Who does that? Anybody? Have you ever been on a platform that a woman talks about feces? No. GSR, I might have shat a little bit just laughing at that. Oh shit. Did you leave the water running? And yes, I think definitely. Woo! I gotta clench. Dennis is out here. I don't want to do a little toot toot accidentally. GSR, you have me rolling. Oh my God. I can't say I haven't done that before, GSR. You are not alone. And those of you who say you have never had that experience in the shower are liars. Liars. I do not dress to impress. I don't, because I'm normalizing the age, you know, being silly, menopause, the fucking shit that sucks every fucking day. Caregiving, peeing from jumping, running, waiting too long to pee, right? Sex, drive, gone. Gone. A distant memory of the past. Who talks about that? Some women do, but I think they lie. So many people will not admit it. How, GSR, is there any other forums that you could come to and talk about your chatting experience? No. She is comfortable here. She is comfortable here. Y'all are free to talk about your chats. Your leaking, your menopausal drama, your menopausal drips, and anything else in between. You caregivers are safe to talk about those true emotions I'm trying to normalize. I'm not trying, yeah, well, PCOS mood swings are just like fucking menopause. I'm trying to normalize the realness of fucking caregiving. Everybody else wants to sugarcoat. Everybody else is afraid to tell you what they're really thinking, what they're really feeling. Not me. I used to be afraid. I'm not no more. And only because y'all who are doing it need to know me fucking too. Every day I will tell you, oh, thanks, Mary. Every day I will tell you what my first thought of the day is. Because any other caregiver think differently. There are any other caregivers on here who say, yes, I can't wait for today. Yahoo! I am caregiving today. It is going to be a great day. No. Sometimes we try to convince ourselves that it's going to be a great day. And then we come face to face with the true reality of that not happening. I woke up. Here we go again. Feels like Groundhog Day, right? It feels like I've just done this. But wait, we have. I feel like I don't want to do it. And some days, I'm like, I got it. It's fine. But a majority of the days, it's not that way. Normalizing the real emotions of life. Normalizing talking about growth as an individual. Normalizing to think highly of yourself, because once you think highly about yourself, you realize the importance of you, your worthiness, your feelings, and you realize that you matter too. If I walked around thinking I was a piece of shit all day long, guess what? You believe it. You feel it, and you feel like there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do to be better, to be lovable, to be important. Shanna, are you leaving? Not yet, almost, GSR. Almost. You made me laugh. I toot my own horn because I have made strides for myself. Because the only person you can change is you. The only person you can fix is you. You can't fix the people around you. You can only fix yourself. So take the energy and put it in you. Put it in you. Stop focusing on other people. We can't fix them. If you want to be happy, take your fucking shit, own it, and create your own happiness. Because you are the only one responsible for that. You can't fix your environment. You can only fix you. We get so stuck in ruts. And I still do, right? I still do. And it's cyclical, right? Depending on your hormones, depending on your mindset, depending on how you are functioning in life at the time, will depend on how successful you will be in your own shit. Sometimes I notice I'm deflecting, right? Because I see the faults in so many other things, but I'm not looking at myself. I am trying to work on myself more. Now, the videos of me and Dan, that is severely for entertainment purposes. But I do pick on him because it's frustrating. I don't leave that shit around my house. I don't leave fucking messes. I don't leave wrappers. I don't spit out nicotine patches all over the house. That's annoying. Open room coughing, annoying. Love you, Kim. Yeah, I pick on him. There's nothing I can do, right, to fix his behaviors. I can only remind him. I've tried not to get too annoyed with it because it's Dan. He doesn't take the effort or the energy to think about those things. So I pick on him, I put it on social media, and then I move on. Coping. Nobody's relationship is perfect. Nobody's marriage is perfect. You got to focus on yourself. Because either way, I don't get mad at him for those things. I get frustrated, but I don't get mad at him for those things. I've learned to move on from him. I've learned to bitch and then move on. And that was important for me, right, as part of my growth, because those things I would hold grudges for, and I would be like, well, you ain't gonna listen to me, you ain't gonna do what I say, you ain't gonna do what I want you to do, then fuck you, don't talk to me. And no, you may not have sex. That's not realistic. You can't threaten. You can poke and you can have fun with it, but you can't threaten. I've learned along the way in the last several years that I read something in one of my self-help books that I read a lot of to try to fix me, that we all don't think the same way, right? We all don't think the same way. What I think is the right way to do it, Dan has no idea because he doesn't give a two shits about it because he's on to the next thing. He's got ADHD. His brain is wired completely different than mine. And I remember thinking at one point, like, God, how can you be so oblivious, right? Because to me, it's just straight up oblivion. And I read that just because our brains are wired one particular way doesn't mean everybody else's are wired the same. So you have to allow those types of imperfections in others. Just because I want things done a certain way doesn't mean his brain sees it the same way I do. Now, there are those of you that take the extra effort, right, to do the best you can. I think so too, Mary. In my mind, I think, no, you just have to think about it. Like this morning, I was doing a video. See, Leslie, I didn't even see Anita Drake's comment. I just saw that you muted her or hidden. Right, and that's what, Alex, I do believe in. A lot of the books were like, don't blame him for what your brain sees and what his doesn't. The thing is I've learned that if it's important to you, pick it up, do it, and don't bitch, right? I didn't see it at all. I just saw that you hit her. So for some reason, I didn't see the comment. So if it bothers you, the therapist or whoever wrote the book said, do it then. Because it doesn't bother the same person the same way it bothers you. So yes, it's hard, Alex. So those things are important to me, they're not to him. For me, I think of it and I look at it like, but if it's important to me, why does he not make it important to him? For me. Now, I don't fully believe in that, but I do understand that if it's bothering me, instead of bitching about him, I'm just gonna do what makes me happy. But yes, I think it's a crock of shit, and I think he too can rewire his brain, even being ADHD. He knows it's gonna bother me. He's taken that nicotine patch out. In that moment, he takes it out of his mouth. He has a choice to either put it in the cup or just throw it down. How is that choice throwing it down? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I can't, I see both sides of it. I still think there are ways people can try to do things. I do too, Goodman. I try to avoid things to piss him off because I don't want to deal with his grumpiness, because Dan gets grumpy and nobody has fun. Now, your life, however, again, I have a platform that I can poke and I can prod and I can have fun with him. And let me tell you something, he fucking laughs. He fucking laughs. I got a video this morning because I was giggling at him and I just said, don't move, don't move, don't move. And he's like, shit, what now? He's looking like can't understand. And I get my video out because I don't want to lose the visual that I have for y'all for tomorrow. Okay, hold on. He's cutting. It's GSR, and I love that you shard it in your hand and have no shame. Better than in your pants. Let's clean it. So he loves it. He giggles. He really changes sometimes his mindset in the morning. People don't, Alex, that's funny. People don't realize, hold on. He's getting ready. people don't realize, Carlos, let's excite you. People don't realize that, Carlos, I run probably about a 5'3", 5'4", so I can talk. People don't realize that sometimes he comes out grumpy. And yeah, you're right. Sometimes he's not. I do love that smell though. With the blade like that and the cut, that burning kind of wood. Hi, Danny. Sometimes people don't realize that. And the very few times does he not want to interact. And whatever. I'm like, lame. But for the majority of the time, when I get my camera out in the morning to pick on him, it changes both of our mindsets, right? Because we're laughing, we're having fun, we're bantering, we're trying to be clever and funny for our audience. And you guys laugh. And that's what we want. That's what we look for. That's what we like to do. And it makes us smile. It makes us laugh. And it makes us even laugh harder when we see the funny ass comments that are brought from that banter. I can't even make this shit up, you guys. So many people are like, this looks scripted. There is no way. There is absolutely a fucking way. Y'all don't realize, just like you don't know much about Ed, this guy has been wearing shit inside out, backwards, upside down, all the way around for years. And now I can blast him for it and make fun of him. This morning was the funniest shit that I have seen in a while with his backwards attire. And he came up to me. I was working with my, I was working on, commenting and stuff, because that's what I do in the morning, eat my breakfast, and I was watching my shows, and he's like, what's going on? And I just happened to look at him. Thank the fucking God I did, because I was in a minute. There was a motion of the ocean at that present moment that I was kind of irritated. I hate when he asks certain questions and it triggers me, right? And he's like, what are you doing? I hate that. I hate that. It fucking triggers me. So sometimes I just ignore him, right? Sometimes I'm just like, I can't today. I don't know, Dan, what am I fucking doing? So I happen to look up. And guess what? My video was right before me. And it changed. It changed my mood. He laughed because he's like, what the fuck did I do? What's going on? What's on me? Something inside out, something hanging out. And then he saw it. And that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun. And it helps us, as a married couple, deal with your fucking shit. So stop criticizing me, all you trolls out there, for being a rude ass bitch. No, I'm being a fun ass bitch is what I'm being. Not a rude ass bitch, a fun ass bitch. And it does a lot for our marriage. There you have it. Okay, now the tricky part. I'm gonna try to stretch a little bit. LeBlanc, Cabo. Anywho. I don't know why people can't see that ditto. So it used to piss me off, the ditto thing. And some of you have said, oh my God, the ditto. The ditto. Oh, that's nice, Judy. That is nice. I know a lot of people who've done that too. Rebuild and then sell, because they make a really hefty profit and you pay down your house that way. Big Cases did that for us. Big Pops were nice. The ditto thing. Michelle, that used to piss me off. Hold on, he's getting ready to cut. And I'll tell you. So the ditto. So what movie was that from? Because that did come from Me Too, Judy. I would love to have a carpenter in my family. Instead I have to pay for it. I wish my husband could do something. Fix cars, change oil, change tires, fix shit. paint. I mean, yeah, if I knew, he wasn't coming to the table for anything but money making, which ended up stopping about 5 years ago. Maybe I would have changed directions. Oh, shitballs. Anywho. My hands and washing them. Rings irritate me. Rings have started to irritate me too. Oh, God, nothing. DAY. You guys are jealous. I hate when you guys brag. How's the sister wife? Michelle, I'm in season 11, episode 2. Dan is always talking about wood. Oh, good, Twyla. I'm happy too, now that I got my fucking account back. So I will probably pop on today for you guys. Subscriber Live. We got some making up to do because I hate getting behind. And I feel like I have to owe you guys so much more because TikTok decided to take me down for something stupid. So I will plan on doing something today. I don't know the time in which I'm going to do it. It might be more evening time, just because Dan has an appointment at 3:30 at the doctor's office, and I really want to run to the casino and go get my pot, and they start giving the pots away at 3. So I gotta somehow plan that out. So if Andrew gets home, I'll run really quick, go get my pot, and come home because he'll be gone at 3. Can you wipe you got shit hanging off the other side, it's like a booger hanging off the side of your mouth. Are you eating boogers?
Only the green ones.
Oh, well, it looks a little brown from the caffeine. So I'm only Tuesdays and Thursdays I do subscriber lives only. So they're hands and heads, especially GSR. Yeah. So Lily, you were a little behind on when you thought he was going to come out. I thought he was going to be. I got duped by Dan. I was just talking about that. I was duped. I was duped. He duped me. He promised me lots of money in the bank, freedom, and anything I ever wanted to buy, it was going to be mine until the end of time. And he said he was going to be an active participant in my life, my lifestyle, and everything else and beyond. And he was going to help around the house.
Okay, dear.
I got duped.
You were looking to marry, you needed to marry like an ATM.
I got duped. He doesn't know how to fix a car. He doesn't know how to change the oil. He doesn't know how to do DIY projects.
I know how to change the oil.
He doesn't know how to fix a sprinkler. He doesn't know how to fix the fence. He doesn't know how to fix the toilet. He doesn't know how to, what else don't you know how to do? Hang something up or even pick it up off the fucking floor. And then he stopped working 5 years ago.
How many years ago did you stop working?
I haven't stopped working yet, honey pie. Mic drop on that one, Buttercup. Yeah, he can learn. Lily, he hasn't learned in 30 plus years. He ain't learning anymore.
Maybe they were saying you need to learn.
No, he.
Are you sure?
I'm not a he. I've got a vagina and titties. Had a lifetime agreement, like a prenup of what we are going to continue doing until the day we die. What happened?
You're demanding.
Get to work, make me some money, and help Dennis get the shit done. He brings me home animals. I'll take care of that. Don't you worry about it. You don't have to worry about the 5,027.2 animals. I'll clean the litter boxes. There's shit right there, buddy. When's the last time you cleaned that one?
Whenever I see it.
Donnie, you won't have to do a damn thing. I'll take him to the vet. I'll clean his litter box. I'll feed him. I'll even feed all the cats for you. Just to show you that I will participate. You took him to the vet how many times?
How many times did you take him to the vet?
Every time.
How many times has Donnie been to the vet?
The first shots, the second shots, neutered, then the pickup.
Yeah, I took him to get neutered.
Well, you dropped him off and I had to pick him up.
I think I took him.
You did not.
And I took your dog to the vet. Drove it all the hell to
One
hell and gone.
time.
One time. When you asked me, I took the damn thing.
You didn't take him yesterday when my back hurt.
It was around the corner.
Okay.
You didn't ask me to.
Well, you didn't offer.
If you asked, I would have been very happy
It was
to
a-
take him.
it
You
wa-
could have stayed with my dad.
It was a test, and you failed it.
was a
Once
test?
again, you failed.
Well,
the
I was
test.
testing you. Are you going to stay home with
Okay,
Grandpa
deflector.
and I'll take him?
That's
And
not what you
failed the
said.
test.
Deflector. You hear that again?
Oh boy.
Yeah, piling all the cats, the animals, and everything else on me. I'll do it, baby.
I had no
I'll
idea what
help
the
you.
subject matter is, but now my stomach is tight.
We were talking
I'm
about
feeling all tight now.
that.
Thank
We were
you.
talking about your lack of performance in our marriage duties.
All right, we'll enjoy the conversation.
Where are you going?
I got to get one more mile. I want to do with Paul.
Only 2?
Well, he walked 18 yesterday, so
18 miles?
18 holes in a golf course.
Okay.
When you say you walked 18, that typically means you're not golfing.
Oh, I'm not a golfer. Hey, small ass is sharp too, and so do hanging asses. That's mean to Dan? What's mean to Dan? What's mean? There's nothing mean that I said. It's facts. That's hard to do, a full 19. Well, that's what I'm saying. He walked a full 18, okay? That means he can't walk 3 miles today? Shit. I hate when people say, that's mean. You guys. Okay. Okay. You know I'm fired up again. That's mean. My bantering with Dan is mean. It is not mean. How do you guys judge a relationship you obviously have nothing and know nothing about? How do you not understand that just because your fucking relationships and the way your personalities are and the way you communicate with your husbands are different than mine, that doesn't mean that mine is wrong, mean, or anything in between. It just means that you have ugly judgments and assumptions in your mind and in your soul. You can either look at it one way. Oh, they have fun together. Or she's mean. Now, if you think I'm mean, then that's something completely different because you're still judging, you're full of assumptions. So the thing is that you have to realize that other people have different personalities. They communicate differently. They banter differently. They make fun of each other. They poke. They have fun. It doesn't make it mean. Maybe for you, because that's not how your relationship works. But what y'all need to look into, if you're watching me and my husband and the way we banter, notice the smiles. Notice the laughter. Notice all the other stuff in between that you're failing to see because of your judgments and your assumptions. You too, Jenny Boo. It's because you're choosing not to see that it works for us. You're choosing to focus on me and what a bitch I am. Okay, that's on you. It's not a me problem, it's a you problem. It drives me nuts, you know? Danny, that's not your phone making that sound. That's my cutter over here. Who's Daniel competing against? Nobody. Yeah, I just hate that. It's a trigger for me. God, you're so mean. Is there some truth to it? Maybe. Maybe. But I make my sarcasm and laughter as part of a fun moment out of my frustration. Tell me you like that. I do too. And it's just baseboards he's cutting, but it's still good smell. It's like that burning plywood smell. And that's what I just will never understand people's mindsets and people's closed eyes that they do. My friend Dennis, he's not a friend because I pay him, but he's a friend and a worker. So yes, so you guys have to realize that just because it's not like your relationship doesn't make it anything worse than yours or better than yours. It just makes it our way. That's it. It's our way. And you either like the banter of our way or you don't. And the choice is yours. I'm on social media, if you didn't know. It's a huge, vast platform of many different people, many different things on here that you have a choice to watch or not. Yeah, and Twilight, it's so funny because people just judge, right? They judge your relationships. They judge it. I put myself out here, so it gives them the excuse to deflect and to reflect and to just not like and to hate and to use excuses that, well, because I put it out here, it gives them the right to be ugly. It doesn't give you the right to be ugly. It gives you your right or your justified right that you think it's okay to be ugly because it's really not a me problem. Once again, it's a you problem. So you guys need to realize, for all the trolls back there watching and listening, you have to realize to open your eyes, clean out your ears, and realize that everybody has a different way of living. Everybody has a different way of coping. Everybody has a different way of dealing. You don't like it, just let's remember, you can leave. Nobody wants to see your stupid ass comments, your stupid ass judgments, your stupid ass assumptions, and your professional opinions. Nobody's asking for that. Unless they post a video saying, I need help. Anything welcome. But if you don't hear any creator or influencer asking for your help, your opinion, or your advice, don't leave it, because we don't give a shit. Support. Share a story. Encourage. And if you can't do those things, get the fuck off of social media. You're welcome. I'm done. Uplift others. I mean, I see people having a hard time. I see people crying. I listen to their story. If I think they're full of shit, I scroll on. If I really feel empathetic towards them, I leave a nice, uplifting remark for them. Because they need it. And then I kind of scroll through the comments and I see the idiots on there, the things that they are saying, and the anger at which they're saying them for these people who are shedding a fucking emotion about something. It's sickening. Well, you put yourself out here for what? For idiots like you to belittle, to be mean? No. That's not why we put ourselves out here. We put ourselves out here for the people who enjoy us. We put us out here for a way to cope. We put us out here for a way to share our journeys. We put us out here for a way just to laugh and to bring laughter into other people's lives and to normalize things about women, marriage, friendships, laugh, internal things, menopause, shitting, sharting, peeing, drooping, dropping, flapping, and slapping. That's what we do. That's why I'm here. Not to get unsolicited advice and opinions about me. I don't give a shit. Move the fuck on. And there's so many repeat offenders. It's like they sniff me out, they smell me, and they have to just leave a nice, kind message. And that was sarcasm. Sarcasm. I want to make people laugh. I want to provide a certain relatability to my audience through my marriage, through my aging body. Thanks, Melissa. Welcome to the crazy. Through everything else that I need to express. Most of all, I really love making you laugh. You know, people say this is all about Grandpa. It's never been all about Grandpa. It's been about our journey with Grandpa in life, with my son's illness, Janet. You know, the pandemic and living through the crazy and still living through the crazy and the worry about life and trying to normalize that it's okay to talk about shit. It's okay to feel. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to make fun. And it's okay to age. And it's okay to share it with others. That's what's important to me. It's more important what I'm doing now for me with you guys and spreading my seed of wisdom to others is what I really enjoy the most about being my part of my journey and sharing the things that I've learned along the way, that I've grown from, and still trying to figure life out and grow and figure out what best suits me and how to do it and how to live it. Now, normalizing my mistakes that I make every day, normalizing that I'm very faulty and I'm very imperfect. And you know what? I own it. I don't give a shit. My voice is always perfect. I am a drill sergeant, if you will, because that's how I get my shit done during the day. Because when I'm focused and when I'm moving in my house trying to get shit done, in between the chaos of a dementia man, my husband, my animals, my kid chaos, and everything in between, that's the way I do it. I parented the same way that I do it, that I caregive. I parented the same way. I talk like that. It doesn't mean I'm a bitch. It doesn't mean that I'm a mean person. I'm actually one of the most empathetic, loyal people you will ever meet in your lifetime. I'm trying to judge less. And you trolls are teaching me that. You trolls have actually taught me to help my judgment less than because I don't want to be like you. I see how ugly it is to be so judgy and to assume things. And I think it's just a horrendous thing. My goal for my platform is to be this. Me, Dan. Because eventually that's all it's going to be. And I'm lucky that Ed and my husband have given me this ability to do it. And I'm doing it. So like this because you like all of it. And if you don't, this isn't the page for you. My platform has never been about Ed. He helped me get to where I need to be today, right? And for that, I thank him. But let's remember, if it wasn't for my husband, he would not be here. We would not be here. Ed would not be here. We wouldn't be sharing. We probably wouldn't even be here, and you guys would be missing out on all this fun. And so would I. And I'm not speaking to the ones who show up every day. You guys, I love you, and you mean so much to me. I'm speaking to the people in the back. I'm speaking to the people who like to leave comments while on my live on YouTube, and we know who you are. I'm speaking to everybody who needs to hear it. For those of you who get it and love my imperfections, love my making fun of myself, love my shit stories, my peace stories, my sex stories. I don't really discuss those, but lack of it. And everything else in between. Welcome. Welcome to the crazy and the imperfectness of my life. The imperfect body, the imperfect skin, the imperfect labia, because at one point they were perfect, but they are imperfect now. Shit. You know, I am going to tell you, I did notice a little side. I didn't tell any sex stories. Those were a distant memory of the past. But y'all, I think one's hanging lower than the other. I was in the shower and I was washing and I thought, oh shit. Do I need to start measuring them? Because did this one drop? Or is it getting caught? Like, is something making it longer? Now, don't act like y'all haven't done that before. Anybody? Don't be lying. It's all right if you guys don't want to admit it yet. Eventually, like GSR, you will admit it. Sharding in her hand and all. But what the fuck? I think one is lower. And I think, Alex, and you don't have any kids, right? So yours is great. Don't, Melissa. If you haven't started looking, abort the mission and do not look. Because unless you just need a point of reference, then look and just every so often take a gander down below. Yeah, but I thought, I don't know, but I'm kind of uncomfortable with it. It's my left side. If you must know. Now I know when I'm like this, you know how men itch or they adjust shit, you know? I'm gonna have to start, Alex, since you're 33, start looking now. Just start looking. Because I wish I looked at mine. Well, 33, I had already had all my 3 kids. I wish I knew, just like Dan, you know, I wish I knew where that was going to be compared to where it was. I didn't know. It's never looked like that before. The left side was never this low. Big Lefty Lucy. Lefty Lucy is definitely Lucy. So that was a new realization that I just had in the shower yesterday. Do your ears say no? Do they want to? Do we know why that happens? Anybody? It's not from actively in and out movement, because we haven't really actively in and out in a long time. So it's not the friction in the pool of the yin and yang. So Lefty Lucy Levy. I don't know. It was just a surprise to me. Something felt different and I looked and I thought, well, shit me timbers. What the hell? I don't know. Just on the left side. Why doesn't it come both drop equally? I can feel it. It's hanging. What's going to happen next time I'm in a bathing suit? You're going to be like, oh shit. Danielle, your labia minora, you got a little hanger. You got to tuck that thing in. That could, yeah, honey, don't sit like that. You have a little, yeah, slip. I can't. Little tucky tuck. Yeah, I no mini skirt wearing for me and no underwear. Perfect for a piercing. Shit, that thing will drop it down lower. Oh my God. Is it time for a vaginal rejuvenation? Baby, I need to cut my labia. We got one. We got a hanger. We got a hanger. Abort. We got a hanger, honey. The body is a very interesting thing. And you're welcome. I don't know, Tom. Just get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And you know what's really sad? Oh, natural. Oh, baby, that's out. Oh, I'm standing here with my leg up and my labia hanging. Too bad you can't see it. There it is. It's loud, low and proud. anybody just don't look at their body anymore? I don't know. I just, and the sad thing is, I can't wait to share it with y'all, because I'm like, at some point, this is going to be great content. This is Sag and Fred. Well, both testicles aren't the same level either. So maybe labia and testicles have the same. I mean, it's not like there's an inner sac that pulls it down. So I'm still so confused at why one side chooses to drop and the other side chooses to stay high. It's really uncomfortable. It's not cute. I mean, and I really think that in a it's a temperature gauge. It lets you know if it's too hot, too cold, or too moist. What? And this, my friends, is why I think I'm different from most people. Anybody admit to hanging labia on the left side? I don't know. Dorit. Is that her hair? Is that really what I want to know? I kept looking at Dorit's hair thinking, is that any tracks in those, or is that just her real hair? Yeah, so, and that's the problem, is I think, oh my God, my friends would love to hear about this. No, it's not balanced. So are you saying that, so if that one wasn't hanging, so I would be like this, but because it's my balance, so it pulls me straight center. Everybody, all these women today are going to be looking at their crotches. Let me see. What did Danielle talk about today? Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me do a little lifty. All the men are going to be like, honey, can I check something out? My friend Danielle was talking about something. Spread them. Oh. Huh. All right. She right. That's more aggressive. He's really not. It's not. I didn't, yeah. Do we strap it down? Like, how do we hide it in a bathing suit? Adjustment is required. Oops. Honey, get back in there. Sometimes. Oopsie, honey. Nope, you stay in there. Inside the gate. Gorilla tape. Super glue. Do you got any monster glue over there, Dennis? Oh, I've lost my ever-loving mind. Band-Aids is not strong enough to hold that puppy in. Gravitational pull. And Lola, I'm serious. I feel like my insides are like something's going on. Is that what it is? Crazy glue. I don't think that. I'll be wearing a two-piece. Just let me know if my labia is hanging out. It's only on the left side so far. I don't know what's happening with the right yet, but that looks fine. I need one of those camera toe protectors. Do you remember, masking tape is not strong enough, Alex. Do you remember Father Time is not our friend at all? Do you remember the Kardashians when they would give Khloe a hard time about her camel toe? And there is a camel toe protector, so she would put that in her pants. I think that's what I need. And then I need to tape it. You know how we tape our boobs? You bought one, Pippi? Shut the fuck up. And you know how we tape our boobs into dresses and bra, protection, nippies and everything? I'm going to have to take my labia. I need to make some labia tape. I need shit. Use what? Beer, garlic, salt, seasoned pepper. Are we talking about seasoning your labia, Deidre? The fuck? Well, one side's an udder. I don't know. I'm embarrassed. Dan likes to look at it. I'm like, please don't look. I mean, I am self-confident. I am self-conscious of my hanging labia. The left side.
I see the conversation has picked up a little. We're slightly above the sewer. We've made it almost to the gutter. We're making progress.
Manscaped? Ouch. I would seriously have to go to the ER for that. Ribeye on the menu. Well, Deidre's talking about seasoning, and I'm like, what the fuck are we putting that? It's held tight. I mean, to me it's noticeable, but it's just a little bulge. just kidding. Fuck. Maybe not. You'll never know unless you look at my crotch. All right, I'm leaving. Y'all fucking with me today. Y'all sent me down a downward spiral. I don't appreciate that shit. I'm gonna have to start refraining, starting to put people in timeout for their banter. Horrible banter. You guys bring me to a different dimension. It's not okay. Y'all need to simmer yourself fucking down. I got poor innocent ears over here, Dennis, and my husband. He's a gentle soul. Open room cough.
What are you talking about?
Open room cough. Did you
We're
see that?
outside. We're
Open room
literally
cough.
outside.
Open room talk. Cough. Talk. Anyhow. All right. I love you. Can you see my labia from this angle? Can you see it?
I mean,
Does
seriously?
Does it hang from that
Are
side?
you serious? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, shit balls. All right. Anyhow, y'all report back to me tomorrow because I know
Fucking
you're looking.
tease.
Anyhow, love you guys. Remember, you are important, you matter, and you are worthy, and your feelings are just not yours. Don't let people like him tell you their feelings aren't valid because they can just fuck off and go eat a fucking hanging labia. Anyway,
I'm happy to.
there you have
The
it.
hangier the better.
Have a great day. Dan likes to swing from the labia. Anyhow, have a great day.
I like a little something to play with.
Y'all on TikTok, I'll see you later. I'm covering because look, I got my own camel toe protector because he keeps trying to grab it. That's what he's doing. When he grabs it, he just lurches onto one and pulls it. Anyhow, I'll be on later. If you can see, his hand is clenched between my thigh because guess what? I have lightning fast
You're
reflexes.
warming my hands. It's freezing out here.
I have lightning fast reflexes. That's right, me right here. I was in the military back in 2002. Just kidding. Anyhow, can you remove your hand?
If you would unclench
I'm
your
protected
legs.
anyway. I have my cup on, my hand cup. Anyhow, love you guys. I'll see you later. TikTok, I will be on somewhere-ish, maybe probably evening time, I'm guessing, unless I pop on earlier. But look for my notifications. Make sure your notifications are on to all my subscribers. I love you, and I'm still clenching my crotch. There you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it. My nose is drooping. Bye, YouTube. Yes, my coochie hand warmer. See what he's trying to coochie hand warmer. Fuck him. Just kidding. Love you.